Right, here we are. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrea Barrett, and I'm with the Diversity Agency. We are a speakers bureau, and we also do diversity inclusion training, and it's our job to connect the dots to Black consumers, Black entrepreneurs, Black communities with government, organizations, and companies looking to connect the dots. Shea Moisture is the legacy of Sophie Tucker, a pioneering mother of four and an entrepreneur. As a female entrepreneur myself, I'm excited about her story and so happy to be working with a company with a great history and great products. My locks and I are quite partial to the intensive hydration shampoo. I love this stuff. Shea Moisture believes in Black female entrepreneurs and recognizes how the pandemic has devastated the hair care industry and pretty much obliterated the livelihood for hairstylists right across the country. They've launched a grant program in March, and I'd like to congratulate all of the winners. Shea Moisture is sponsoring and participating in business workshops, including this one that you're attending today. I am very happy to introduce you to your facilitator, Vivian Kaye. Vivian helps entrepreneurs from diverse backgrounds and unconventional backgrounds use their awesomeness and unique capabilities to confidently build the businesses of their dreams. She's been featured on Shopify's Expert Academy series, TED conferences, The Way We Work, and in digital publications such as Black Enterprise, Ebony Magazine, Refinery 21, Blavity, and podcasts such as Side Hustle Pro, Hashtag and Stilettos, and She Did It Her Way. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to your facilitator, Vivian Kaye.
Hello, good afternoon. I hope everyone is doing good. How are you doing, Andrea?
I'm doing very well, Vivian. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
Good.
Great. So I should get started?
All right, take it away.
All right, cool. Just so everyone's aware, I'm also doing virtual school. So I'm sure if you're a mother, then you understand my pain. So we might have some interruptions. So just bear with me. Thank you. He's giving me a thumbs up off screen. Thank you. All right. So 3 digital marketing strategies for hairstylists. And of course, my name is Vivian Kaye. And no, I am not a hairdresser. I just work with a lot of them and I play one at live events. Okay. So no, I'm technically not a hairdresser. So I actually just want to start with a land acknowledgement. So I would like to begin by acknowledging the land on which I come to you from. So it is the city of Hamilton, and it's situated on the traditional territories of the Erie Neutral, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Mississaugas. So this land this land is covered by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, which was an agreement between the Haudenosaunee and the Shinnebec to share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. We further acknowledge that this land is covered between the lakes purchases of 1792 between the Crown and the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. Today, the city of Hamilton is home to many Indigenous from across Turtle Island, which is North America, and we recognize that we must do more to learn about the rich history of this land so that we can better understand our roles as residents, neighbors, partners, and caretakers. Hey, so Andrea already did a fabulous introduction. I am the founder and CEO of Kinky Curly Yaki. It is a premium textured hair extensions brand for Black women that I started back in 2012, and I grew it to over 6 million US in sales. I am also a business and empowerment expert. I'm a Shopify platform expert, and I am the entrepreneur expert on CityLine with Tracy Moore. Okay, so let's get into it, okay? Now, I just want to warn you, fair warning, I am not the type of person who just likes to teach people, I like to teach people how to fish. I don't like to just give fish, okay? So I'm going to explain what digital marketing is and how it works and the benefits of using digital marketing, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, digital marketing is a form for promoting and selling products or services on the internet. Before I go further, if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat or in the Q&A. So there's a Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. So if you hit Q&A, you can enter your questions there. And I have a Q&A section at the end of the presentation where I'd be more than happy to answer any and all of your questions. Okay, so Digital marketing is a form of marketing for promoting and selling products or services on the internet to potential customers. Okay. It's the process of leveraging different online marketing channels like search engines, social media networks, and email to reach your target audience. Through digital marketing, you can find people interested in what you're offering. You can interact with them and you can build trust with your brand. So, how does digital marketing work? Digital marketing uses various strategies to reach one key goal through different routes. Think of digital marketing as a company. The strategies are the employees of the company who work together, but they're in different departments. Now, all these employees work for the same organization for one motive, with one motive in mind, to make the business successful. Give me 1 second. I need you to move from here, please. Go and sit down.
No, Mommy,
Go and sit. Go and sit.
Mommy,
Go and sit.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I like to spend time with you. Go. Thank you. Similarly, all digital marketing strategies work together to generate traffic, create awareness, transform leads into loyal customers for the business. Digital marketing is also vital for your business and brand awareness. Digital content and marketing is so common that consumers now expect and rely on it as a way to find out about your business. And to be honest, to be a competitive business owner, you'll need to embrace some aspects, at least some aspects of digital marketing. So let's talk about the benefits of digital marketing. So, number one, improved reach. The internet is available 24/7 everywhere. This allows your content to reach your audience at any time, any place, or any time of the day. Before that, digital marketing it took more of a broader approach, right? So it would just market to everybody. Whereas digital strategies like SEO, you can narrow your target audience down to the exact person you want to reach. And that has become vital in order to grow your business and in order to attract your target audience. Number two, it is cost effective. When you are promoting your brand through, say, a traditional advertising medium like print media, radio, or TV, it can get really expensive. Digital marketing has lowered the barrier for entry, okay? So you can get to your target audience for basically free 99. Well, except what it costs is your time, but it's still possible. You can reach, and if you want to get into advertising, you can, get into paid advertising, you can reach your target, your specific demographic for a fraction of the cost that it would versus a radio ad, say, for instance. This is great news as a small business owner, okay? Number three, you get measurable results. While traditional methods like TV, radio, and print can be extremely effective, it's hard to measure its effectiveness. This means you're not even aware of whether your ad will reach your target audience or not. With digital marketing methods, you can accurately track the results of your campaign. And you can track various metrics like impressions, clicks, comments, shares, conversions, and more. It makes it so easy for you to know if your campaign is performing. And finally, number four, it helps to build your brand loyalty and customer engagement. Digital marketing, it leverages on social media signals. So things like social proof and testimonials from your customers. These are like one of the most reliable social signals that you can actually get. And the higher, the more you have, the higher your trust is and the higher the loyalty that your brand can generate from your targeted audiences. Okay, so let's talk about the most common types of digital marketing. So these are the types that we'll be going over. We'll be going over website, SEO, email, social media, and content marketing. So these are the ones we're going to focus on today. But there is also things like influencer and affiliate and paid marketing, but I'm going to focus on these today because these are the easiest to start out with. So let's break it on down. let's break it on down. Let's break it on down. Oh, it went backwards. I went backwards. So website. So let's talk about your website. Now, when I say website, I mean a website that is your own channel hosted on your own domain or a platform like WordPress, Squarespace, or even Shopify. If you're currently running a business and it's on something like Etsy, eBay, or Amazon, or even if you're doing services like Fiverr, those are marketplaces. You do not own those channels. Now, marketplaces are a great way to gain traction and have your customers buy your products or services, but you didn't do the work to get them to your website. Etsy did, right? So this means you're going to have more competition because your products and services are listed right beside your competitors. With a website, you will be the focal point of all your, it'll be the focal point of all your digital marketing campaigns. Your website should represent your brand, your products, and your services in the best possible light while it's still fast, mobile friendly, and easy to use. Next, we've got SEO, which means search engine optimization. So what search engine optimization does is that it makes your website more visible to people who are looking for your brand or a product or service that they look for via search engines like Google, Yahoo, or Bing. Now, SEO is where the majority of your store's online traffic may come from. And the main goal of SEO is to help your website to rank higher in search results and get organic traffic from those search engines. Now, I must warn you that this is a long-term strategy. This is not going to grow your business overnight, but it is one of the cheapest ways to get customers versus paying for ads, especially when you're just starting out. Then we have email marketing. So email marketing refers to sending marketing messages to potential and current customers to sell, educate, and build trust with them. Email marketing can help you to build a relationship with your audience while also driving traffic to your blog or your social media, your Instagram, whatever the case may be. Wherever you want people to visit, email can help push those people there. You can even segment your emails and target users by demographics, so you're only sending people the messages that they want to see. And it is also one of the most cost-effective and conversion-rich ways to market your business today. It has an average return of $42 for every dollar that you spend. And the best part is that you can create automated email campaigns to connect with customers and keep them coming back. So you can create automated emails like transactional emails. Those are the default ones that send people receipts or shipping information. You can also send promotional emails. Now, these are the emails that have sales and discounts and announcements. And then you've got your life cycle emails. These are the emails that are triggered by customer behavior. So like when you abandon your cart. So that means you've put something in your cart and you've put your email address in, but you didn't check out. So what it does is it sends an email to that person saying, hey, you left this product behind, come and buy it. So that's all about email. And then everyone's favorite, social media. Social media marketing is one of the best marketing strategies for small businesses. Social media marketing is the use of social media platforms to connect with your audience, to build your brand, increase sales, and drive website traffic. Excuse me. Now, this involves publishing great content to your social media profiles, listening to and engaging with your followers. What is it? Thanks for your patience, guys. So social media marketing is the use of social media platforms to connect with your audience, to build your brand, increase your sales, and drive website traffic. This also involves publishing great content to your social media profiles, listening to and engaging with your followers, analyzing results, and also, if you want, run social media ads. Now, determining the right social media channel for your brand really depends on what you're selling. It also depends on your customer demographics and then your overall marketing goals. So some of the popular social media platforms include YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitters. It goes on and on and on, okay? Oops. Next, let's get into content marketing. So you've probably heard a lot about this because it all really ties back to the other marketing strategies. But content marketing is a type of marketing strategy that involves creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and engaging content in order to attract the target audience and encourage them to buy. Now, this is a form of marketing that doesn't explicitly promote a product, but what it does is that it adds value and it stimulates the customer's interest in you or your product or your service. Okay. So the idea behind this is the more value that you offer consumers in the form of expert knowledge, tutorials, or whatever the case may be, the more likely you're going to entice them to purchase your product. So content marketing types include things like a blog, doing webinars or courses, newsletters, podcasting, user-generated content, infographics, TikTok videos, case studies, ebooks, the list goes on and on and on. Brands that stand out today are those that are becoming creators, okay, and producers and finding new ways to approach content and engage with their audience. So now we're going to get into the three digital strategies that I have in mind. Okay, so this is the juicy stuff. So these are the three digital marketing strategies that you as a hairstylist can start to do today. Okay, now, of course, this isn't hard and fast. It's very flexible. It's very versatile. But I wanted to give you some background as to the other things that you're going to lead up to. So the next three digital marketing strategies is somewhere to start. It's the foundation. Okay. And then everything else that you do, you can tie it back and bring it back to things like email or to your website. But these are the things that you can start doing today. Okay, cool. Content, okay? So content marketing, this one really has no excuses. So is there a chat? Let's see. Can I see? I can't tell. I don't think so. But I'm sure many of you will watch a video over a photo, right? You will sit down and be nosy in somebody's life and watch a video, as opposed to, looking at a photo, right? So this is the reason why you need to create this type of content. This is something you can do whether you like to be on camera or not, okay? So as a hairstylist, you can create tutorials where you're just doing the thing that you want to do, and you can have things like the words going over the screen or even a voiceover if you don't want to be on camera, okay? Or if you want to be full on camera, be my guest. I would strongly suggest that you be in front of the camera because people don't buy products or services, they buy people. So when they see your face, they can make a connection. That's a great way to start, okay? So either way, this is where you're going to start with your digital marketing, okay? One thing I want to say is do not be afraid to dumb it down. Okay, because as someone who's been in business for the past 16 years, I've been in 9 years doing e-commerce, selling hair extensions. Common sense is not common. Okay. So what you think is easy, the next person may struggle with. So if you search on, say, YouTube, you're going to find dozens, if not thousands of videos doing the basic stuff, like doing things like how to create a simple part in your hair. Yeah. For me, for Kinky Curly Yaki, my number one question with our clip-ins is how to open the clip. So guess what? We have a video on how to open the clip. That is content. Okay. So as an expert in what you do, you need to demonstrate it. Okay. And video is a very effective tool to demonstrate that. So if you want to get started on this, start with the basic stuff to get comfortable. So if you're a hairstylist and, if you want to do something like how to make a ponytail without putting strain on your edges. And that is going to be the exact title of your content. Okay. because that's what people are probably searching. You want to put in search terms that people are looking for. How do I lay my edges? How do I slay my edges? Stuff like that. Things that you think is common sense is not common sense. Okay. Social media. Okay. So social media is for socializing. Believe it or not, it's not just, you can't just post stuff and go. Okay. So you're going to use social media. So whether that be Facebook or Instagram or even TikTok, you're going to use that tool to help you grow your organic reach. Okay. So because you're hairstylists, I fully recommend Instagram. I really want you to do TikTok because those are super easy to do. And if you can, YouTube. Okay. And you're going to be creating content for these platforms to help you to establish your presence as an expert. That's how you're going to stand out from everyone else and from all the noise on all these platforms, is if you establish yourself as an expert. And of course, you need to repurpose. So that one video that you created on how to slay your edges, you're going to repurpose that. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. But what you're going to do is you're going to repurpose all your content. Okay. So next you're going to put it on. Oop, wait, why is it going backwards again? Why is it doing that? My thing's not working properly. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, but either way. Next, oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot that one last one. Collaborate. So you're going to collaborate with other businesses as well. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to so there's a number of ways you could do this collaboration. So you could collaborate with someone knowingly, meaning, let's just say, you braid hair and you reach out to someone who is, let's say, a scalp specialist. So then you do an Instagram live together. And what you're doing is you're exchanging audiences, right? So that's something that makes sense. Or then that's a knowingly. So that's something you do knowingly. Or you can create content. Let's just say you use Shea Moisture products. So you're using, a Shea Moisture edge gel, right? To lay down your edges. So what you're doing is you're creating content. You're going to tag or collaborate with Shea Moisture and you're going to tag them. So guess what happens? If that's a piece of content that's well produced, Shea Moisture Canada may repost it in their stories or on their feed, whatever the case may be. So that's how you can collaborate with businesses. You can collaborate with them knowingly, or you can collaborate with them unknowingly. Okay, so let's talk about repurposing. Okay. So now those are just the 3 things that you can do to get started, but there's dozens of things that you can do. Okay. So we're going to focus on these 3 things right here. So not 3 things, it's 4 things, but it's the website, because everything needs to point back to a website, because you want people to take action and you want them to take action on your website. So they're either going to buy your product, book your service, or hire you for something. Okay. So let's just say that slaying your edges video. Okay. So here's the things that you're going to do, because you're a valued expert in this area. Okay. So you're going to make you're going to make a video. So the video is 2 minutes long. Okay. And it's an ideal length, because I know, looking at my insights, people tend to drop off after a minute and something, but 2 minutes gives you a full story. So you're going to create a 2-minute video on how to lay your edges. Okay. You're going to first post it on Instagram. So on Instagram, it can show up as different things. So it can show up as your feed post. In your in-feed post, you can only post up to 1 minute. So if you want to post longer than 1 minute, then you have to make it an IGTV. So if it's an IGTV, then it can be up to 15 minutes. But I'm really strongly suggesting you do a 2-minute video to get people, because, we're all in the TikTok age where we see something for 15 seconds and we're like, okay, We got it. You know, that's what I want to see, 15 seconds, but 2 minutes really shows your expertise, right? So you're going to do that video for 2 minutes. You're going to post it on IGTV. If you want to break it down, you can make an IG post and make it a carousel post so that you break it out into, I don't know, say 4 30-second videos to make people swipe through. That's also a good idea. Or you could take that same 2-minute video, fast forward it, break it down, you know, edit out the parts that don't need to be in it, and make it into an Instagram reel. An Instagram reel you can do up to 30 seconds. Okay, so that's one video. And all this content I'm talking about is just one video on how to slay your edges with Shea Moisture edge gel. Okay. On TikTok, you're going to do the same thing. It's that same video. You're going to take that video on TikTok. You can post up to a minute. So you're going to break down that 2-minute video into 2 videos. In the first video, you're going to cut it off. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly a minute, but you're going to cut it off when it gets juicy. Like, you know, when you're about to lay the edges, right? And then it's like, oh, come see me for part 2. Now the person has to go and find your part 2 video, right? So that's how you create that engagement. That's how you build that trust, because, okay, she's creating this content to teach me how to do this. I trust her. She looks like she knows what she's doing. Okay, so that's what you're going to do on TikTok. You're going to break it up into parts. Then you're going to post the full video on YouTube. Okay, so you're going to post the full 2-minute video on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel, if you've got a Gmail address, you can easily just, you know, jump on YouTube and sign up using that Gmail address. And you're going to post all these videos on, you're going to post this one video on YouTube. I know, you know, you're probably concerned, I don't have any subscribers, I don't have any of this. This is something you can do even if you don't have any subscribers, because there's going to be someone looking for that video. So that's why you're going to describe this video as, you're going to title the video as how to lay your edges with edge gel. Okay, because that's exactly how people search. Okay, so that's how you're going to name it. You're going to put that in the description. Don't worry about, you know, getting subscribers and making the video look too sexy. This is what you're doing to get started. Okay. Then you're going to point everything back to your website. Okay. So you're also going to create a blog. So whatever the video is, you're going to type out the words on how to actually lay your edges. Okay, you're going to actually type it all out. It shouldn't be more than for this particular video. It shouldn't be more than, say, let's say 750 words. Okay, and you can talk about things like, okay, so the reason why, like how I did this presentation, why you should lay your edges, or what are laying edges, you know, why you should lay your edges, and the benefits of laying your edges, and how to lay your edges. Okay. So you're going to write out all the steps that you did in that video and just turn it into words. And that's your blog post. And then you're also going to embed the video on that page on your website. Okay. If you've got something to buy, let's just say you have your own edge gel that you want to sell. Then you can point them to the cart, you know, oh, you want this edge gel, add it to cart. All right. Or maybe you sign up for an affiliate program on Amazon. So now you've got an affiliate code for Shea Moisture Edge Gel. You put that link in your blog, and it points people to that, and you make money off that. Everything here should tie back to making money while demonstrating your expertise. Okay. Okay. So I just want you to start. Okay, so I know all of this sounds like a lot, but it really starts with this 1-2-minute video that you're going to post. Okay, and it can be a 2-minute video on anything. Okay, so you're going to use social media, okay, to create this video. You're going to post it. That's where you're going to use content marketing to post it on social media to point it to your website. Those are the 3 strategies, okay? You're going to take 1-2-minute video and you're going to repurpose the heck out of it. Even for Instagram, it doesn't just have to be the video, because some people don't watch videos. I know I personally do not watch videos. I will read. I would prefer to read. So then guess what? Then it turns into a picture of you laying your edges And then the caption below are the words to telling me what you're doing in that picture, right? Or even it's the first image is a picture. You swipe, the second image is the video. Okay, so there's a number of different ways to do this, but the only way you're going to do this is if you get started. Okay, so you just need to start. I want you to start. You have to start where you are with what you have and with what you know. Okay, I didn't get here by just sitting on my hands. I got here by doing the work. And listen, it's not going to be perfect. If you go back and look at my very first video, or even my very first picture, you're like, oh. But you know what? It takes practice. So it's something you have to do. Do not think, oh, well, I know there's some people watching and they're like, well, I've seen videos of people doing this. Well, no one's going to do it like you, girl. No one. So if you've got that, if you've got a special skill, if you've got, a personality, if you've got, a wealth of knowledge, this is the time to show it. Okay. There's no secret sauce to any of this. It's just action. That's all it is. It's just doing it. And when you start, what that starting does is it gives you momentum. And you want to keep going. You're going to get engagement. You're going to see reactions, and it's going to push you to do more. Okay. And then if you find that, let's just say you're feeling discouraged, because let's just say you go on Instagram Live and there's no one watching. There is always someone watching. That's what I've discovered in doing the things that I do. There is always someone watching. So if you do an Instagram Live and nobody is saying anything, or there's no viewers, that's okay. Keep talking as if you're talking to someone, because someone will watch it later. I know I don't watch lives, but if I need to know something, I will watch that video later. Okay. So always talk as if you are talking to someone. Okay. And don't talk to a group of people, just talk to one person. I find that that's very helpful. And people are always like, oh, Vivian, I feel like you did that for me. And I'll be like, girl, I did. Okay. So I know Instagram is probably the platform that a lot of you want to get started on. So I have a freebie for you. So if you've got an iPhone, if you go to the camera button, all you got to do is open your camera and hold your phone over that QR code. And it's just going to scan it, and it's going to bring you to my website, and it's going to show you, it's going to give you, you're going to drop your email address to get my IG worksheet. So what this IG worksheet is, it's going to teach you how to create a bio. So I have a whole other presentation. Actually, you'll find that on YouTube, a presentation on how to use Instagram to grow your business. And so you can use this worksheet to help you craft the perfect bio, so that when people are searching, they can find you. Or when a brand wants to work with you, they'll see what you do, and it's right there in plain sight. All right. So you've got all that. Or if people want to book you for services or whatever the case may be, it's all in this worksheet. And then there's a video on YouTube. So if you just search BMO, so Bank of Montreal, and it's called how to use Instagram to grow your business, that's a video that you can watch for Instagram. Okay. Questions. Do we have any questions?
I'm sure we have lots of questions. Vivian, Kaye, you always bring it. Thank you so much for your knowledge. And before we get into the questions, I need to let everyone know that you just sat in on a free workshop created by the lovely Vivian Kaye that people spend thousands of dollars for. I'm not joking. She just told you how to take some content and repurpose it. People pay lots of money to learn that. She just gave you lots and lots of valuable tips. Let me tell you what I heard. I heard that you need to demonstrate your expertise and tie it back to making money. I'm going to repeat that. You need to demonstrate your expertise and tie it back to making money. The reason you need to make money is because we need you to stay in business. No one misses their hairstylist more than me. Nobody misses Natasha more than me. This pandemic is difficult. It's painful. We know that you have not been generating the kind of income that you're used to making. We need you to stay in business. We need you to stay in business, or who's going to do our hair? So we are cheering you on. We are rooting for you. So we need you to adapt And the most overused word during the pandemic is pivot. We need you to get online. By now, I hope everyone who's watching has a website. I hope you have established social media presence and social media channels, just as Vivian described. She gave great tips talking about Instagram. I heard that you need to make a 2-minute video, not a 30-second video, and not a 5 or 10-minute video. The sweet spot, she says, is a 2-minute video. I heard IGTV, I heard carousel posts, collaborations, collaborate. No two stylists are the same. One of you does weaves, one does locks, one does natural hair, one can relax your hair like ain't nobody's business. You all do different things and have different things that you bring. You're not competing. You can work together. If you have killer natural hairstyles, partner with someone who does great scalp therapy. We need you all out there. Instagram Reels, YouTube, we need you everywhere. Vivian, I already took my phone and I went like this, and I'm going to get your freebie because I too want to learn as much as I can. So good. I'm glad you put that up. Also, she talked, anybody who's a new entrepreneur, we are cheering you on and we have your back. You need your first subscriber, your first fan, your first anything. Email Vivian, we will support you. We want you to get started. You have to get started. And write a blog. She says you need to write a blog. So take that 2-minute video, repurpose it, and do all sorts of great things with it because we want you to stay in business. We want you to make money. Talk about your favorite products. We all know the intensive hydration shampoo is what I'm all about. Talk about whatever it is that you love. Talk about the styles, lay those edges down, do what you do. We're cheering you on. All right. Are there any questions? I see one here. So Vivian, here's one. How do you re-engage your audience after being away for a long time to get traction again? That's a good question.
You know what? You just start. Like, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. If anything, if you feel a ways about it, then maybe just do an introductory post and say, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. And if you want, be a little bit vulnerable. So and say, hey, you know what? I've been struggling through 2020 because I'm a hairstylist. My business, my salon has been shut down, or, these restrictions are just driving me nuts, but I'm getting back up on that horse. Yeah, on that horse. And I'm trying a new thing. And I hope you'll join me on this journey. I think, especially as hairstylists, and especially if you're a Black woman, we're afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But I think if you're going to do it, now is the time, because everybody understands. We're all in this, what they're calling a state of languish, right? But languishing is defined as, that feeling of blah that you just have. It's not quite depression, but you're not quite flourishing. But what we want to do is get you back to the flourish. Okay. We want to get you out of the language. And by just going back and re-engaging your audience and saying, listen, this is what it is. This is what's happening. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. Are you down with me? Let's go. Because I want to teach you how to care for your locks. I want to teach you how to slay your ponytails at home. I want to teach you how to care for your 4C hair. Because we're not going to hairdressers. So where are we going? We're turning online to figure out how to do it. You want to be that resource for them.
That's right. Absolutely great point. Okay, Vivian, let me ask you a question. Can you get personal? You talk about being vulnerable. Can you get personal on any of these posts? Should it always just be about business and your locks and laying down what should we do?
I think you can you can make it personal without giving away too much, right? Like you can be like, yes, you know what? I'm a single mother teaching you how to braid your hair, right? Mm-hmm. Actually, so I had a client, she wasn't a client. She was someone I mentored. Not before 2020. So she was someone I was mentoring before COVID hit, and she was doing a hair braiding business and she was struggling, and she was a single mom to 2 kids. And I said, you know what, 2 girls, you're going to take, and of course, when everything happened, you need to take the pain points that you have in your life and make a business out of it. So you know what she did? I said, who are the people who usually come into your salon? And she's like, well, usually it's, moms who have little girls and they can't braid their hair. So they're either Black moms who just, like me, I can't cornrow, right? Or white moms bringing in their biracial children. So I said, you know what you're going to do? You're going to create videos for white mothers doing their child's hair. That's a very specific group of people. And guess what? They're searching. Or even, you know, even if you're just if your audience is a Black mothers looking to learn how to do twists, learning to do cornrows, learning to wash their kids, do the basics. And that's what she did. And she kept doing it. She wasn't successful the first time around, but she kept at it. And now she's got a successful course.
Nice. Yeah,
right?
That totally makes sense. Right. And everyone needs to learn everything. We're not at a hairstylist. We need to know how much product to use, what kind of product to use, how do you properly part your little girl's hair and what you need to do. And then can you give us any advice or tips on, do they need to buy a lot of equipment or technology if they want to do any of this Instagram, YouTube, TikToks? How simple can this be?
If you have a phone, okay, if you have a phone that has a great front facing camera, okay, and a tripod. You can get tripods on Amazon for, you know, $20, and you need a ring light. So you even get things where it's like an all-in-one ring light and tripod that can sit on a table. That's all you need. That's all you need. Your initial investment is maybe $25.
Okay, so there really is no excuse. All of these fabulous hairstylists on watching this webinar, there is no excuse. Most of us have a smartphone. We can shoot these videos, we can upload them, we can edit them even on our phone. We can do this because we need to make sure we draw more eyeballs to our business, get the email subscribers going, stay in touch with these people because this pandemic will end one day. Your salon will reopen and you will be back to doing the fabulous things that you do.
Exactly. Okay.
Or
even better, this becomes another stream of income for you.
Okay, right? Another stream of income.
Right.
Okay, so anyone who has a chair, either rents a chair or has a salon and is renting out chairs to other stylists, you're saying that if they do some work online, they could turn this into a monetary stream.
Absolutely. So you can turn, like, that's why I'm really adamant about putting these videos on YouTube. I don't care what they look like, because someone's going to find them. And then eventually you're going to gain enough traction. You're pointing, you know, traffic to YouTube. You're posting your content on YouTube. Eventually you're going to be able to monetize. Then you're just making money. There's people making money on videos they posted 20 years ago. Right? So that's why I'm just post them. It doesn't matter what they look like. Trust me, you will get better as you go along.
Okay, good. And can you talk to us about a challenge? What was the biggest challenge you had growing your business?
The biggest challenge I had growing my business, honestly, was me. It's really about mindset. So that's why I'm always talking about just start, because we can get in our own way. It's not really the haters. Really, you're your own hater. You're blocking yourself, right? Like Safia just said that she creates content, but she doesn't end up posting it. Why? Why, girl? Post the video. Nobody's watching you that closely nobody's watching you as closely as you think they are. Like, they're watching, but they're not watching you the way that you think they're watching you. They're just, oh, good. Safia posted some content. Now she's teaching me how to slay my edges. I'm so grateful that she taught me how to do that. Nobody cares about, you know, things that, oh, I'm not speaking properly. I didn't use the right word. I made a mistake. Nobody cares about that. Right.
I know.
So for me, my biggest challenge was just overcoming my own self and my own mind. Right. So that was the biggest challenge.
Okay, good. So it sounds like everyone just needs to get started. I see Sophia has one more question. Is there a specific time to post for social media? So in your opinion, let's say Instagram, for example, is there a specific time to post?
Well, I find for what you have to do is you have to keep posting, and then you're going to get to know your audience. I find that my audience is nosy in the evening. Right. So I'll post something that maybe starts at 3 or 4 o'clock. And then by the evening time, it starts to gain more traction, because that's when everybody's checking their Instagram before they go to bed. Right. So I would say, you know, anytime from 3 to 4 p.m. But that's the beautiful thing about Instagram, is that you need to flip it over to, if you've got a personal account and you plan to create these tutorials, flip it over to a business account or even a creator account, because it will give you a set of insights that your personal account won't give you. So it will tell you what time people are most active. It will tell you what time people are most active on your Instagram profile, or your audience is more active.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. That sounds great. Well, Vivian, how can people get a hold of you? Because we appreciate your time and your knowledge, and we're so proud of you. How can we support you and get a hold of you?
Thank you. Well, I am an absolute pleasure to follow on the Instagrams. So on Instagram stories, that's where I'm at. That's my jam. So you can follow me at It's Vivian Kaye. I'm also on the TikToks. Sorry. But you know what? And so you can see the type of content that I'm creating. Same thing with Kinky Curly Yaki. And you can take that content and make it your own.
Nice. Okay, good. So I hope that everyone's been listening, taking notes, and paying attention. You need to get started. I look forward to seeing everyone's 2-minute video. I have all your email addresses, so I'll be following up with you to make sure you send me this 2-minute video. Again, if you're just starting out, we're happy to support you. We want to be your first subscriber. We'll follow you online. We want you to get started. So we're proud of you all for showing up today. We're proud of you all for sticking it out. The pandemic is tough. We will do anything we can to support you. Hairdressers, hairstylists, we need you. Do whatever you can to keep it going. Vivian, thank you so much for your time. Again, congratulations on all of your success. We're very, very proud of you. Thank you to everyone at Shea Moisture for believing and supporting in Black female entrepreneurs. And we'll see you later. Take care and stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.